We've got the yellow out, we've got the chief correspondent out. Massive breaking news. Tell us.
We told you last night that this was very close. Now it has been agreed. Alejandro Garnacho is going to become a Chelsea player. He's leaving Manchester United. A deal has been agreed. It's going to cost Chelsea a £40 million fixed fee. Now, that is very important because we've been reporting that United valued him around £50 million, but I think Chelsea actually thought he was worth closer to £30 million. And we have reported in the past that Chelsea were considering opening bids of around £25 million. Now, I know some United supporters were very, very angry about those reports because they thought, hey, hold on a second, £25 million for Alejandro Garnacho. What are Chelsea playing at? Well, look, it's all been sorted out now. It is a £40 million fixed fee. United will also retain a 10% sell-on clause for the player. And I think this is a significant deal for Manchester United because they're criticised a lot for not getting enough for players, for not making money from selling players. Well, I think this is the largest ever sale for Manchester United for one of their academy players. So I think from United's perspective, they're very, very happy because £40 million fixed fee is a very good deal for them for a player who really has no future at the club.
Absolutely.
I am a Baleba. I really am. I mean, what I find fascinating is that the recruitment that Brighton do, the data-driven recruitment, how widespread their recruitment is, that they lose a player of the calibre of Moises Caicedo. They lined up Carlos Baleba as that replacement straight away, signed from Lille. Took a little bit of time to settle in at Brighton, but last season he was terrific. He's got the physicality to get around the pitch. He's exactly what everybody's talking about, what Manchester United need. Casemiro in the back end of his career. Last season, Christian Eriksen there again, back end of his career. They have got Manuel Ugarte, they have got Kobbie Mainoo as well, but it feels like a younger player who can get around the pitch in that defensive midfield area is what Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, is crying out in his system. And Jeff, you really, like, Bruno Fernandes is still the star man at United, despite the signings they've made. For me, if I see Carlos Baleba in that defensive midfield spot, that frees up Fernandes more to do.
Games followed by that humiliating exit in the Carabao Cup at the hands of Grimsby Town. Kobbie, Manchester United have spent £200 million this summer. Brand new front three, Cunha, Mbeumo, Šeško. And yet we're talking about a club in crisis. How is this happening?
Because it's Manchester United. Everything that happens at Manchester United is box office, it's back page news. I think in the old days on Fleet Street, sports editors used to say you can never go wrong by filling your pages full of stories about Manchester United. Basically what's happened is they got knocked out of the Carabao Cup in a game they drew and then they lost on penalties. The goalkeeper made some more mistakes. They played pretty well against Arsenal. I think it's not a crisis at any other club, but it's a crisis because it's Manchester United. Everything that happens at United is either a triumph or a crisis. It's always back page news. And I think Ruben Amorim, he's a very emotional person. He's a very honest person. But maybe he's underestimated how much everything he says and does is under the microscope and is going to get scrutinised and talked about, not just by us, but also on social media. But that's what happens when you're the manager of Manchester United.
Yeah, and a number of players are under the microscope as well, particularly ones that have been linked with a move away from Old Trafford before Monday's deadline. Here's what Ruben Amorim had to say about Kobbie Mainoo today.
I want Kobbie to stay. He needs to fight for his place, and we need Kobbie. So that is not going to change. The rest, I don't know how he's going to finish. I understand that the players that are not playing in this moment are disappointed, but everyone has the same, will have the same opportunity to play. You have to fight during the week.
So Ruben Amorim says Kobbie Mainoo has to fight for his place. He said that he wants to go on loan for the rest of this season to get more game time, Sky. Manchester United say, no, we don't want to do that. We're not going to countenance a loan move at all. If you were in the shoes of Mainoo's representatives, what kind of advice would you be giving him? And is the advice he's been given to make it clear he wants to go on loan the best advice?
Look, the first thing a good representative says to young players is you have to win your battles. If you don't try and win your battles, you're going to go somewhere else, and then if it doesn't work out for you, then you're going to be in the same scenario. I don't know what's going on at Manchester United. What's bloody going on? You know? I mean, why are these young players wanting to leave one of the biggest clubs in the world? For me, there's no excuse. They're one of the biggest clubs in the world. They've got unbelievable funding, incredible infrastructure. Other clubs shouldn't be competing at a higher level than them. And young players shouldn't want to leave a club like Man United. I don't know what's going on behind